Hello there. I just got done reading the first two chapters of two books that sort of tackle the same topic. That being the sort of myth we have going around about this child prodigy and them always being the best. This paradigm is most prevalent, I'd say, in careers where people can get successful younger. So sports, I'll give for example the golf player Tiger Woods. He had been playing golf since he was probably a toddler, and it's sort of tough to imagine ourselves excelling as much as some of these people manage to do, because we feel maybe we have had a late start in life. Nowadays, even starting something when you're 25, 20, 18, whatever, feels like you had a late start, like it isn't worth it anymore. Because look into any industry and you find anyone succeeding, there'll be 18-year-old CEOs selling companies for millions of dollars, and there's you sort of just there. But here's a sort of reminder that not everyone has the same path. So the book starts, this should be the book, Tiny Experiments. It highlights the pilot Lily Earhart. Lily Earhart was a woman who had a lot of jobs before she became the world famous woman who flew across the world, across the globe. So she had like an office job before her great achievement. She designed some clothing and that didn't really take off. Then she became a pilot somehow, then flew across the world. A lot of people's stories are this chaotic, and with her story you couldn't say no, she was born to do X, Y, and Z, because even after she was a pilot, she started to create clothing suited for women who wanted to fly, so all her experiences culminated and bore fruit later in life. So that is to say, not because she started out young or whatever, it's because she started something. So you might be wondering, like, Rooney, we know to get something done you have to get started, but what do I get started with? So if you are in such a position, it means you are open to so many things to start. So I'd say, give them a shot. Try one or two things. Try skateboarding, try vlogging, try baking, try sewing, knitting, tailoring, anything. That sort of stuff really, I guess, brings out certain things in yourself that you can later apply to yourself in other ventures, or you might find something worth doing within those activities. I think of like trying out chess or going to a pool club, just shooting billiards and shit. So you're there, you're playing the game, you might enjoy the game, you might enjoy the company you get there, you might have some enlightening conversations that bring up certain things that you didn't know, and also just general networking. So a lot of things can come from being the guy who plays pool. I remember the story of the former local government minister, what's his name, Gary Nkombo. He was talking about like how I don't know if he used to play squash, badminton, tennis, one of those white people rich sports or whatever, swinging it around. He was a teacher at a high school, but then he met someone there that went like, dude, you seem like a cool guy, I'd like to work with you. And he got hired at some financial firm, might have been Goldman Sachs or whatever, and the rest is history. Sort of this wealthy man, and that didn't come from, no, he'd always been planning to work at a financial firm. No, he got out there, did stuff, and the work he was supposed to be doing found him. So yeah, I'd say go out there and have these tiny experiments, map them out, map your enjoyment of them, and stick to them. And out of that shall come your interest. Now everyone's saying, let me start a business. How can you start a business that solves a nuance problem when you have no nuance to your life? You're just sort of scrolling all the time. You have to get out there, you have to do stuff, you have to experiment, because you don't know what that sort of thing will produce for you. So yeah, get out there and experiment.